for Senator Gazelka. When you have an infection and you get a prescription for a bottle of antibiotics, you're reminded you have to take every pill in the bottle. And often the infection that you have starts to feel better, and a lot of people abandon those antibiotics, and sure enough, the infection returns. So I think we need to listen to the advice of healthcare providers right now with regard to the pandemic. And while we might want to set aside the bottle of antibiotics, the infection isn't quite through yet. So just in case you're thinking about a good healthcare metaphor, that would be one. A lot of people in Minnesota don't really know that we're here. They're not paying attention to us in this body. This is not their day-to-day existence, nor is it something that they're necessarily interested in. In fact, I think there are a lot of people that wish we weren't here when we think about the popularity of legislatures together. But I'm here, and I think this work is really important, and I'm grateful to serve in this body with all of you. And my purpose, of course, is for the people of Minnesota. I think this is our 11th week of this session. It's the 4th time that we have debated emergency powers. It's a debate about our power. It's a debate about the power of this body and the power of the governor. It's not a debate really about Minnesotans at all. And I wonder, for those who are watching us, if they're scratching their heads a little bit saying, I wonder why the legislature is so fixated right now on their own power and not thinking much about us. And while I think the debate, the civics debate, is an important and worthy one, it is. I think there's probably a chicken dinner circuit someplace where this debate could happen in a way that would be meaningful about the civics. But right now, we are spending precious and finite Senate session days talking about our power. And we're not talking about the things that Minnesotans are telling us they want us to work on. I came here to serve the people, to build our future, to improve our lives. And I bet most of us are here for that very same purpose. And so when I think about the debate that we're having today about this concurrent resolution, for which I will not vote, I wonder what Minnesotans who are listening are thinking. Like, for families who want to make sure their kids not only get back into school, but that their schools are going to be awesome going forward. And what are we doing in terms of the state's budget to make sure that we're funding and investing in our schools going forward? We haven't done that work yet because we're talking about our power in this body. For families, childcare, so I can go back to work. I remember when I had my kids and just being panicky about, will I find childcare for my twins so I can go back to work? And I think about all of the families who have struggled through this year and wanting to make sure they have access to childcare. We know there's a shortage of childcare across the state. We haven't tackled that yet. We're talking about emergency powers, our power and the governor's power, but not about childcare for families. We've not taken up essential leave for frontline workers yet, who have made Minnesota work for the rest of this year.
Senator Benson, for what purpose do you rise?
What is the question before the body?
Senator Benson, we are on Senate Concurrent Resolution number 5.
And point of order, Mr. President, I believe
State your point of order.
I believe that would compel Senator Murphy to keep her comments to our position vis-a-vis the governor's emergency powers and not all the other work that the legislature might be undertaking.
Senator Murphy, many issues are working their way through committees right now. Before the body right now, Senate Concurrent Resolution number 5. Senator Murphy.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for engaging in the debate with me. I believe the issues that I'm talking about are directly related to concurrent resolution number 5, because we're spending another session day talking about our power and not about the work we need to do to improve the lives of Minnesotans. The workers of Minnesotans who have made Minnesota go through the course of a pandemic, people who are worried about losing their home, who have lost their job and don't know what the future holds for them, are waiting for us to act. When I think about housing and infrastructure, or the Promise Act to rebuild Lake Street and University Avenue in North Minneapolis, all of those issues. And Minnesotans who have struggled and are suffering through this year have got to be wondering what the heck is going on inside that chamber for the 4th time. Not to mention all the special sessions that came before this. They are debating one more time their own power. What about us? I came here to serve the people of Minnesota. I am here for the people of Minnesota. I bet you are too. We're here together to improve their lives, and we're spending another precious day fixated, you are fixated, on this power, instead of doing the work we need to do for the people of Minnesota. That is directly related to concurrent resolution number 5. We're here for the people. I'm here for the people to improve their lives. We should vote against this and use the precious time we have left for this session. Devote it to the people of Minnesota. Thank you, Mr. President.